Guys, John from Heavysettactical. This is one of the most serious unboxings you will ever see on this channel. This is a knife that I've been after in my collection for a long time. And I am blown away at the presentation. Get out of here, dude. Guys, this is a very serious unboxing from, this is the Trench Raider unboxing. So let me solidify this camera. Let's go through it step by step. And I knew that RMJ Tactical was going to go above and beyond with this amazing presentation. Sealed with the wax and the signet. That's so cool. They must have known that I love the idea of just every part of this. So let's dive in. Guys, this is quite possibly the craziest box with a knife in it that I've ever gotten. And I guess you have to screw it open. I just wanted you guys to be a part of every piece of this unboxing because it's one of the coolest unboxings ever. Look at that. It's really enclosed with real wax. Oh my God. Guys, I knew that they were going to go above and beyond on these. And they are very special. Oh my God. They even did it down here. Holy crap, guys. This is the Card of Authenticity Trench Raider CPM 3V 2025 Certificate of Authenticity. And then we got some epic cards made by RMJ Tactical. Oh man, this is so cool. Guys, are these things necessary? Necessarily? No. But they are some of the coolest additives I've ever gotten with a knife. And then we got an RMJ USA sticker. So guys, the reason this is so important and this is so awesome is that RMJ Tactical is a company that I have been really, not obsessed with, but really dig their work for so long, but I have yet to get one. So I wanted my first one to be special. You know, I don't care that people think I'm a crazy knife nerd, right? This is very special to me. My life is knives. I make knives. I talk about knives. I review knives. And to be honest with you, all of these little additives to some people, oh, that's just a waste of money. It's stupid. I think it's great. I'm getting such an expensive knife. It's great to be acknowledged that this is a big purchase and they do all this cool, stuff for you. Would I rather not have this and have paid $100 less? Probably, but it doesn't matter. They really show up and show out at RMJ Tactical. And this was, like I said, this is just insanity bonkers. Crazy. Now I'm figuring out how to open this, if it's a drawer or if I unscrew the top here, which I think I have to unscrew it. Let me get a screwdriver. Guys, I'm going to unscrew all these. Oh no, my screwdriver tip isn't small enough to get in there. Hold on a second. I had to go for the wee-haw. So sorry for the shoddy lighting. So guys, this is the first look and nothing. I didn't know if there was going to be some crazy appearance in there. Oh, all right. So we got it encased in some really messy innards. If you guys are like me and you review your stuff in the house, this is probably going to make a big vacuuming mess. But just the old school, like, treasure / military casing of this knife. It's in this beautiful wooden box that I am going to put awesome stuff in. Let's move this aside. And like I said, this might be a little bit of a long video, but I wanted you guys to be a part of this entire scenario because this is such a special piece for me. And it's my first piece from RMJ, so it's a hell of a first knife to get from them. We got the Shirogorov. Let's pop this string. Guys, I honestly love this because if some of you guys are, you know, kind of cinema guys, or you like the old war movies, you know, this reminds me of like me taking out some, it makes me think of two things: some crazy bomb part or ammunition, old school ammunition case, or even, oh, I got the knife all dirty. Even, guys, honestly, this presentation was sick, but now this thing is filthy. What a backfire. Okay, let me clean this mess up and then we'll get to this. Okay, so you guys know me. I love the authenticity of the packaging, that military case. It's amazing. But at the same time, it was very, very messy. So, guys, this is one of the most special knives you will ever see on my channel. It comes with a really cool goodie in the pouch. This is from Chattanooga Leatherworks. I recognize the hardware and the specific tone of the leather from my Dauntless manufacturing sheath. But Chattanooga, Tennessee, Chattanooga Leather comes with this really cool titanium bead. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So let's start with the sheath. In the sheath, it comes with this military issued RMJ USA lighter that I believe probably just needs fluid. It is a real Zippo. Way cool to just as an extra token in the knife, if you will. Just love that. What a nice touch. So guys, let's not stand on ceremony, shall we? Oh my God. Guys, this is the most serious knife I have ever unboxed. This has surpassed the Chris Reeve Pacific 10 times over. Just the sharpening job is so good. The handle, oh my God. If this, and let's try the reverse grip. Oh my God. If that isn't the craziest punch dagger, not punch dagger, trench dagger. Oh my God. Guys, what a piece of just gold, engineering gold. Okay. Guys, this is very overwhelming. Whew. I have waited to check one of these out for so long, and the timing and price, if you will, was right. So guys, what this does to me as a knife maker is shows me the materials they use, how they feel in hand, their finish. I can finally feel and see their finish on their knives, and they are absolutely just a super, super well done company. And even this position is actually really comfortable if you were going to use it for some kind of more survival task. Guys, this is something that I've been after for a long time. This is the RMJ Tactical that I got from knifeshipfree.com. This is the RMJ Tactical Trench Raider. It's Dirty Olive G10 CPM 3V Cobalt Cerakote. So let's go over, just go over it really up close. Guys, this thing is nothing short of just amazing, amazing craftsmanship. Wow. Just so comfortable in hand. Oh my God. And it's even really weirdly comfortable just like this to kind of use as a you know, not a camp knife, but more survival task oriented. Guys, this is one of those knives that practicality is outweighed by the design, the collectivity of these knives, the collection aspect of these knives. These are very highly sought after knives. Very, very rare on the secondary market. The RMJ daggers, trench daggers are a pretty sought after thing. Trench daggers are very expensive. There's a lot of extra work that goes into adding these loops on here for your fingers to go through. And, you know, making sure everything is tight and right and square and, you know, perfect is very difficult. So you're trying to incorporate brass knuckles kind of melted into the handle of a very high-end dagger, which is just, me as a manufacturer of knives, me as a hand maker, just thinking about trying to do that by hand, it just makes my head spin. So let's try the left hand. Oh man, just like butter smooth. I wish I had a better shot in here. I'm probably going to go out back and show you this knife in the light. The Sheath from Chattanooga Leather Works is so well done. It's honestly, it's really cool because it gives you that old school military vibe with the canvas. Really matches their dirty olive, aka black and OD green, olive drab green G10. Pulls out and goes in very nicely. Wow. This is the Trench Raider in CPM 3V, RMJ USA. What a piece, man. What a freaking piece. So comfortable in hand. And guys, if I'm really thinking about it like, you know, actual war and thinking about up close combat, God, this thing is in your hand, you know, from hitting straight on to slashing and pulling through to stabbing to being gripped on this knife. What an amazing design and execution. Okay, let's look at some facts. And instead of pulling up I almost fell. Instead of pulling up their fact sheet online, I'm just going to use my table measurements here. So, you know what? This dagger deserves better. Give me 1 second, guys. Finish out the overview segment of this video. It's a little impromptu, kind of rough lighting today. Very, very dark outside and dreary outside. Whew, guys, I'm going outside to show you this thing in the light and what it looks like on my belt. First, this is grade 5 titanium hardware. It's 3/16 thick. I thought it was thicker than that. But guys, this is very thick stock. Look at how thick that freaking blade is. Oh my God, and it's so sharp. Oh, hold on 1 second. I got the shipping page here. Guys, this is one of the sharpest freaking 3/16 dagger. Guys, on a dagger, you got to understand that this stock is so thick, and on a dagger, the normal saber grind, which would be about that high on a blade of this thickness, at 3/4 saber, is like a third or a quarter. So it's very steep, but very, very slicey. Whew, man, that was a lot sharper on the paper than I thought for such a steep angle. Like, that's why Microtech OTFs, people think they're like these razor blade. They really don't cut amazing because they're so steep. It's just how daggers are. But this thing cuts like a freaking lightsaber. So the overall length from tip to tip is 11 3/8 inch. The blade is 7 3/16 long. Sorry about that. The blade is 7 3/16. The overall thickness of the tang is 3/16, and it's 11.5 ounces. This is a Chattanooga leather sheath with green canvas, the lighter, and just beautiful American sourced leather. And the grade 5 titanium is also used for the bead on the back. Whew, man. Okay, let me show you what this looks like on the belt, and let's go outside and see it in the light. Guys, I wanted to show you what this knife looks like on my hip. I really, really wanted you guys to see how it rides, what it looks like on the hip. And it's so great because they went tight on the sheath, so you don't have any straps in the way. any extra crap in the way. Oh my God, even looking at it on camera, tell me you could even imagine a sicker dagger than this. This thing is just crazy. It's the grip on it is amazing because they didn't go too thick in the handle profile, so you can actually wrap around and just get such a good grip on this knife. Oh man, guys, what a cool knife. I'm so happy with this thing. I'm like yelling. Holy crap. Look at this thing, dude. I don't even want to hang it from the lanyard, even though it's super strong. I don't want to drop it on the first day anyway. I'm very rough on things, and guys, this is above my pay grade, if you will. Oh man, what an amazing dagger. The presentation, the box that it came in, oh my God, 11 3/8 inch long, 7 3/16 on the blade length, super slicey, and the lanyard and hardware is that grade 5 titanium, bronze anodized. Oh my God, guys, there are few times where a knife looks as good as it does on screen when you're looking at the website. There are very few times that occurs, and this is one of those times. I can't wait to do a review on this thing. Honestly, even gripping it in a hammer grip, it feels like you could really actually use it for survival tasks, if you will, or what have you. Guys, I'm gonna find out if someone makes a custom whatchamacallit, Kydex sheath for it to wear on my plate carrier. Honestly, this sheath is so cool, in fact, that it's totally worth using it, and it carries great. Honestly, it carries fantastic. I would totally use this sheath. I mean, I think it feels good. It's not too tight on the belt, not too tight. It's just a really great sheath system. No straps to get in the way, just grab and pull. It's a little tight still, but guys, this thing is such an experience, and it's one of those Grail knives. I've been wanting to do a video on Grail knives and what my experience was buying certain knives, what to expect, what ones might let you down as far as their use or their look or their quality. Because I do have a lot of knives in my collection people think would be, or most people would say are their Grail knives as well. So I haven't got around to that yet. I am just so infatuated with this dagger. Probably going to take the little pommel bead off because it's hitting stuff. But, oh man, just one more good look at this thing. Oh, it's just such a piece. Guys, the holding of this knife, you're so locked in. And guys, the idea behind a trench knife was that World War I, you know, I'm not an expert on military knives. You want to know who I would call if I wanted questions answered about this knife? Reese from Well Regulated is very into World War I, World War II, the old K-bar military knives, all that stuff, the old buoys. But yeah, he's very knowledgeable on military knives. I would give his channel a watch. It's Well Regulated. Reese from Well Regulated. So guys, the idea behind this knife obviously was you got brass knuckles, you got a large 7-inch, 5 to 8 inch piercing blade on it, and in a chaotic hand-to-hand combat, up close quarter war, as far as fighting along those dugout trenches, you're in close quarters. There's mud, there's blood, there's shit in your eyes, there's water, there's there's people smashed into these trenches that are fighting, that don't want to get up on solid ground because they could get hit by fire coming each way. So in my logical brain anyway, it's for the end-all be-all. I am not going to drop this. I can punch with it. I can punch through and slice. I can stab. This knife has so many uses and just keeps you locked in with this devilish. Guys, The reason I bought this knife, this is the Zombie Apocalypse plate carrier carry of the century in my hand. Oh my God, it's so good. And you know what's so crazy? It's in 3V, so I know these look a little thin, but they are very strong. Trust me, this 3V is gonna hold up to even punching something as hard as like cement. It's not gonna break. I don't think so anyway, if the heat treat's good, which I'm sure it is. But guys, the craziest part about this knife is I was afraid of one thing. If it's only useful in these cases, do I have to like make a video of me punching shit and stabbing dead chickens and whatever, you know? Pardon my French, I'm just so excited about this coming. No, this knife also was made with essentially a really nice thumb ramp and the 45 chamfering around all these finger spots, is that I can cock back like this and have a very functional, very functional knife for feather sticking, camp tasks, cutting food. It's very comfortable like this. So it's weird. It's actually kind of showing me its range and its different classes it falls into as far as comfortable holding and, you know, from camp task to straight up trench war. I think it kind of punches in so many arenas, and I'm really excited to do a test video of this. Now, I don't think I can baton it. I've never actually done a test video on a dagger. I can't baton it. I mean, you could, but at the same time, you know, I'm not going to baton it, but I am going to test out the coating a little bit, test out the knife a little bit. Guys, let's just say Johnny's got an RMJ Tactical bug that won't go away, and I decided when I saw these drop and I missed the drop, I reached out to them. They said, just a tip, we're sending just a couple of them to each dealer, and the ones that are near us are gonna have them first. So I found this one on kniveshipfree.com. They're right in Tennessee too, I believe. So it was a local shop, you know, local business that they sent them to for third-party selling, third-party dealing. So I got it. It was $875 plus tax and shipping, which brought it to like $928 or something like that. So almost $1,000. Sorry, that spooked me for a second. So almost $1,000, and you know, let me be the first to tell you, out of all the knives that I've spent $1,000 on, roughly, this is the only one that's actually been, okay, I understand the justification. Guys, it came in a screwed shut wooden package, which you saw in the early part of the review. They had all the extra swag, the stuff, the stickers, the beautifully done wax seals with their signet pushed into them, which is like right up my alley. From the movie Dune to Lord of the Rings to even Harry Potter stuff, guys, I love it all. And the wax pressed seals on letters was a part of history that, man, sorry guys, sorry. I got problems like anybody else. So that spooked me. Wow, that was embarrassing. Haven't had that happen on camera yet, but it does happen. So when it comes to all that fairy tale BS that a lot of people are going to think I'm stupid for liking, one of my favorite parts of that, just that personal touch on a letter or a scroll or what have you, I loved, for some reason as a kid, I loved those wax seals. And, you know, your family signet ring punched in it as your, you know, your sealing of that message. I just thought it was such a cool touch on this authenticity, the certificate of authenticity, and on the black unmarked envelope. I just thought it was so cool. So guys, was this worth the money? So far, in every facet of that statement, this thing was worth the money. This is one of the only knives I've paid $1,000 for that I immediately got it and didn't say, why is this worth $1,000? The presentation, packaging, the extra stuff, the milling, the perfection, fit and finish. Guys, I could take a micrometer to these sharpened edges and they would be perfect the entire way down. No mismatching on the geometry of the tip. No one edge longer than the other. No protruding tip pointing either way. Look at that. Just flawless. Just flawless. Guys, I could not be more happy with a newer knife purchase. And this thing, we are going to have a ball testing this bad boy out.